Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killer Rodan. So for today's video, I figured I'll just do another review for another anime and Kung Fu like I've been doing as of late. So why not? I have to do some here, right? Keep myself entertained, even though this feels like torture when I think about it, I suppose, because just, okay, just, I don't know. I don't know anymore. Just, what am I doing here? Really? Christ. Just give me a break, really. I mean, seriously, just give me a damn break. This is just ridiculous and whatnot. So for this video, I'm talking about again another OVA here, folks. Yeah, another animated short again. So I just thought I'd talk about it once more because that's what's gonna be the primary focus here. So the thing is that we're gonna be talking about Super Street Fighter Five, the animated movie here, or Super Street Fighter Five Jiri, I suppose, which was loosely based upon the video game. So there's that. And the thing is that, just for those who don't know, for this one, yes, of course, you don't necessarily need to watch the other one I just reviewed, The Ties That Bind, even though they're based on the same game, but you can just watch these two separately. Just, I don't know, just whatever. Speaking of which, and of course, there's going to be multiple different versions, editions of the same game. So, which elements are we borrowing from what exactly? I don't know. And they made quite a few of these for some reason. And talk about milking it. Oh boy, I don't understand this. I'm just pretty pissed off right now because it just felt like I'm wasting my time here. What the hell, Mr. Monkey? What are you doing? Okay, what are you doing? It's not the pumpkin we had earlier during Halloween. You're just passing out. You're a weirdo. You're a damn weirdo. This is what you're. Okay. I've been dragging my feet to do this video because it just comes off like I'm just repeating myself because they just continuously doing the exact same mistake over and over again. It's like they don't learn, like at all. All right, let's talk about the story, I suppose. Whatever. I don't know. Yeah. So okay, pretty much this OVA just set to the actual tournament during Super Street Fighter V opens with this, let's just say, with this crazy person, Jerry, of course. We see Guile, Cammy White, and Chung Li, and they have to do their thing and just take care of this problem because this individual is up to no good, like at all, whatsoever. And then, yes, as you might expect, there's a fight scene right from the start, which is fine because this is pretty short anyway, so just give me some action right from the get go. So there's that. And as usual, Shang-Li gets her ass handed to her. For like the 50th time, even though she's supposed to be like the world's strongest woman. Oh, Christ, didn't I make the same complaint early? Like I said in the other video. Anyway, but yeah, Jiri is pretty much supposed to be empowered by this possession of this thing, I guess, this kind of implant on her eye socket, which is actually kind of cool, actually. So this makes her seem like extremely powerful. So yeah, she just seems tough to beat. But anyway, of course, the people who are fighting against her doesn't stand a chance. Is why Chung and the others came to this mission to begin with, because she's pretty much a tough cookie, so to speak. But anyway, so yeah, she does target and kill some of the other bad people as well. Obviously, she clearly doesn't care at all that there are hostages or innocent civilians around her because she's insane. Obviously, so she likes to waste everything that's around her. And the opening sequence was actually quite good, actually. I actually like the opening sequence. It makes it seem really intense. So, right in the beginning of the film, it's actually really well animated. So, I can definitely say that about the film. I mean, matter of fact, the entire movie is really well animated. This is probably one of the best looking Street Fighter animated movies out there. So props to the movie, whoever animated this, whoever choreographed this entire thing. So the opening sequence is actually pretty top notch. Actually, it gives you pretty pumped up. Like holy shit, this woman, she's insane. She she's pretty much a threat to everybody around her. Holy hell! So I like that. I really like that. Really. So that's definitely good. Gives you a sense that she's somebody not to be, messing around. So she needs to be taken out as immediate as possible. But that's kind of where the compliments in here, folks. It just comes off like this entire OVA was just simply made just for the character herself, like it was some kind of fan fiction kind of a thing. And let's make a story about this character, and that was it. That was it. That's like the whole guess conference meeting, the pinch meeting, however you want to say it. That was like the whole thing. Just make a movie about the character, and that's it. That was like the whole meeting, the whole pitch meeting. So I mean, obviously there was more to that because you had to write a script or whatever, sure, but just ultimately, narratively, it just feels like this film again falls flat. So like the many others did. Hey, Mr. Monkey, what the hell? What are you doing? Go and get. I mean, seriously, go and get. I'm trying to do this damn video, and you get in the way. Ugh. But all right, just ultimately, yes, of course. It's just definitely needs to be dealt with, of course. That's why the characters, Guile, Chun-Li, and Cammy White are there, just to see how things go, so to speak, to see what's going on, obviously. But anyway, that's pretty much the general story, really. And again, Chun-Li is seen in the hospital again. Like we haven't seen that before, obviously. Oh boy. So it's pretty much left to Guile and Cammy White to take care of business, I suppose. So Chun-Li is taken out pretty abruptly just to give focus on the characters like Guile, because he's supposed to be like a tough guy or whatever, and that's what he is, I suppose. And of course, for Cammy White as well, on top of all that, just so you can see them do their thing. So in that case, why include Chun-Li at all in that regard? It just seems she's just there just because she has fans, and that was it. Oh boy. So again, she's been used as nothing more than a plot device, really. Which is pretty annoying because that just seems like lazy writing when you think about it, which technically is. Yes, I realize not that I was expecting a deep plot or anything, but come on, give me something. At least a decent story here. I like a good story, so no excuses. Like at all. But ultimately, I would just say that I mean, what was the whole point of this, really? I don't know why they couldn't just make a continuation with some of the others, I guess, or whatever. But anyway, but Mr. Monkey, isn't that? Wait a minute, isn't that the one thing I got from Halloween? Hey, that's not. You're not supposed to be playing with that. Oh, anyway, I mean, okay, I could understand some as to why they would get Jerry as to be the villain in here, folks, because she's like a fan favorite or whatever. Sure, why not? Put her in the story. It's just a surrounding story that they have here. It's not very interesting. Like, not really, as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, it's ass. I mean, seriously. But altogether, yeah. The only thing I can really say is good, what I was saying, was the animation. I mean, the voice acting was kind of okay, and the soundtrack was decent. So on a production value, it was actually pretty good. The sound quality was actually not too shabby either. So yes, newsflash, sound editing in a movie is very important. You'd be surprised on how many people don't know that. So the sound quality, like the voice acting, the effects or whatever, was actually quite good. All the sound was actually really nicely done over here, folks. And oh boy, I've seen a lot of bad animated stuff that had piss poor quality of sound. Unfortunately, Jesus Christ, I mean, really. Because, case in point, I can use this as a prime example of as to what I'm talking about here. So,
Great grandma, always in a hurry. You just got to go for it.
yes, that was actually left in the movie, despite the fact it was an obvious mistake. Don't you realize that that was done like that after the fact that the movie was actually finished. How did you do a claustrophobic man anyway? This is whatever. Back to this trash heap, of course. So yeah, like I was saying, the production value here was actually quite good. Like I was saying, that was probably the best compliment I give this, really, if anything, I guess. But everything else is no. Mr. Monkey. Okay, since you won't listen, I got some for you. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's what you deserve, you prick. So anyway, they could have had a good movie here. They could have had a great franchise. There's not one good Street Fighter movie I've reviewed, like, at all. So this entire thing, this entire shebang, including this movie, could have been good. It could have been wonderful. But it's not, though. Like, at all.
You know how Brian wrote Wish It, Want It, Do It? Well, I wrote a book too. A little something called Wish It, Want It, You Blew It.
Really?
Yep. Let me read you an exploit. You wish you were a millionaire. You want more money. Guess what? You blew it. You wish you could change the neighborhood. You want to be a select man. You blew it. You wish you could open up a restaurant. You did not want to pay protection money. Knock, knock. Who's there? You blew it.
You blew it who?
You blew it bad. You know what the last page in the book is? A mirror, so you can see exactly who blew it, being you.
Just the amount of opportunities that these franchise could have had and actually did have to actually be good, if not much better than what it was. So instead, it just fell flat on its face. So this movie just flat insulting. I mean, granted, while yes, it's one of the better Street Fighter movies I've seen compared to some of the others. Okay, sure, but still, I still won't go as far as good, like at all. I mean, it's fine. It's short because it just feels like it's pretty brisk. It's pretty to the point, pretty much to a point. So the pacing itself isn't too shabby, really. So I didn't mind that really. And some of the fight scenes were actually quite good, really. Come to think about it. But ultimately, like I keep repeating myself here over and over again, it's the narrative that's the problem. It's the way it's handled, really, when you think about it. So ultimately, it's that. It's just downright frustrating to know that this could have been something that was wonderful. Really could have been special. But no, it just wasn't, sadly. I don't know how they managed to mess up this many times. Christ almighty, I don't know. I don't understand any of this, like, at all. But unfortunately, at the end of the day, I just I just would say that this was definitely a dud. Maybe it looks better, but still, you can polish a turd all you want, but it's still a piece of turd at the end of the day. So, just unfortunately, I'll just end up giving this animated feature, this OVA, an overall rating of 4.9 out of 10. It gets a 4.9 out of 10 from me. So, of course, as always, thanks for watching and take care. Until next time, see ya. Oh, yeah, later. Just, I don't know anymore. I don't know, just whatever. And if you don't mind me again, I'm gonna get some coffee from Wendy's. Might as well, so whatever.